County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time. Please listen carefully as our options have recently changed. If you need to speak to the jail, press 1. Communications, press 2. Sheriff's Office staff, press 3. Civil Office, press 4. Patrol Division, Anthony Witt Satellite Office, press 5. For information about permits to purchase weapons, press 6. For information about permits to carry weapons, press 7. Or you may press 0 for an operator. Thank you.
I did not get your response in time. Please try again.
You have reached the Clinton County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time.
They don't give you
Please listen carefully as our options have recently changed. If you need to speak to the jail, press 1. Communications, press 2. Sheriff's Office staff, press 3.
Please wait while I transfer your call. Sheriff's Office, this is Kim.
Hello, Kim. I have a question. Isn't it it's a serious misdemeanor for somebody to file a false report, isn't it?
Hold on a second. I can get a deputy to talk to you.
Thank you. Could you get Mr. Owens to talk to me? It seems
he's
that...
not on duty right now.
Oh, well, it seems he's the one who filed the false report.
Would you like to speak with one of our investigators?
Sure.
Okay, hold on a second.
Investigation Sergeant Cuntdrip.
Hello, Mr. Condiff. It's a serious misdemeanor for anybody to file a false report, isn't it?
It's a criminal charge to file a false report.
That's right. Now, what if a policeman does it?
Files a false report?
You know, when Mr. Owens talked to my contractor in Calamus, he exchanged exactly 2 words with my contractor. He told Chuck, he asked Chuck, how's it going? And Chuck told him it was going okay. That was the extent, and I've got a recording of that.
Okay.
I wired Chuck for sound. When I listen to the recording, and then I read the report that was written, it's really a world of difference. Mr. Owens wanted to make it seem like I was having a psychotic breakdown. Now, not only, by the way, did I record this as sound, but I got a video of everything too, because, you know, whether or not my place has been vandalized by the Steffens daughters, or had a hole knocked in it, you know, Chuck pointed out to Mr. Owens that if the fire department would have broken my window and frame out of my building, they probably wouldn't have taken some of the bricks with it. But, you know, it seems to have been broken in to the building because of the way the wood is cracked and points inward. And I happen to know, and my air conditioner was gone. You know, my air conditioner was what they used to push some of my window in, and when I saw that laying in my building over a month ago, I could see the damage that the bucket of the city tractor had caused to the air conditioner. And they got into my building, because that's what they've been doing, and they took that air conditioner. They also took a $2,000 cooler. And I told Mr. Owens that's what that cooler, and you know, it's made out of stainless steel. Mr. Owens seems to think that that cooler vaporized in the fire. That couldn't have happened. Now, your reluctance to take a report about that is just as bad as your refusal to seal up a crime scene, because it was supposed to be a crime scene, and when you didn't seal it up, when you guys didn't seal it up, and you let everybody walk through there, there's no evidence for the defense, is there? No, because you guys intentionally allowed that crime scene to be contaminated. There is thousands of dollars worth of material that I had in the basement, belongings, that wasn't damaged by the fire or by water. And these people have been in there during the last couple of months because they found my wedding pictures to Wanda. And they put them in a cat box that one of Sam's Craig girlfriends had. And which still had litter, kitty litter, and crap in it. They put all of my photographs of my family in it. And when I reached in and took those pictures out, the emulsion was not entirely dissolved, and the pictures dripping off the page. So they entered my building since the second time I was in it, and before Mr. Owens refused to take a report. Now, you guys took reports from everybody that were false reports. You testified for Wanda Elias, a person who has been picked up multiple times for DUI, and you wanted everybody to take her word for it, and I was able to use my website not only to show that Wanda Elias was a liar and committing perjury, but that you seem to want to allow people from Clinton County to come to the Cut Creators Barbershop and sell dope. You told the jury that you knew me for only a couple of years. I was able to prove to the jury that you knew me for the better part of a decade. And you knew me because I was on your ass about people coming from Clinton and dealing drugs in my neighborhood. And you know, that's why I got that acquittal in 5 minutes. Now, by the way, I have had a fourth person go to Mr. Bain's house to try to get my car. He won't give it to him. What you going to do about that? He stole that out of your jurisdiction. You going to do anything about that, Mr. Cuntdrip? I guess not. By the way, you're going to see this conversation and hear it on YouTube in just a little while. You're going to read a review of you on SiteJabber. It's going to be, it is going to be shared with Facebook and every other social agency, website I belong to, and I belong to them all. So I'll see you in the funny papers, Mr. Cuntdrip.